I make a birthday video every year to show how I've grown and create this little video message time capsule to my future self. When this video goes live, I turn 20 and it'll be the fourth of these birthday message to the futures that I've done. Every time I've sat down to record one of these videos, it feels like it comes across as if I think that I know more than other people, but really I'm just trying to capture my perspective and how I'm feeling right now in April 2023. The importance being that when you're able to scroll down and see that this video was uploaded 5 years ago, I'll probably be pretty mentally distant from who I am now, and the same thing applies from the first video that I made 3 years ago. And so with that said, I might sound full of myself when I say this, but between the ages of 14 and 19, I'd look at photos from the previous year and think about how I was so different and how I've changed so much. I'm now realizing that that funny feeling that I get every 12 months about getting older and looking back is not something that's just gonna disappear after my teenage years. Boom photo. I don't know what I'm gonna put, but it'll be something funny. I'm at a crossroad where I don't know if my identity is what I present to others, the good intentions that I try to act on, or my thoughts, or if any of this even really matters, because hell, this is the internet and perception trumps reality, right? Damn. Identity is not something you could see or hold, it's only represented. And maybe that's why I struggle to understand it as I learn more. I reference Bo Burnham a lot in my videos because he talks about how the younger generation perceives social media. The one thing that he said that always resonated with me was that everything I'm doing is actually a performance that can be captured and looked back on at any moment. I'm not just living moments, I'm planning moments to look back on, which is so meta and real to me that it almost feels like defamation. And I think my camera's about to die, so let me get that. In a time where we're sharing everything all the time online, I thought that I needed to be understood for people to appreciate my videos and understand the extent that I care about this self-reflection project. But that's not healthy nor realistic, and yet something that I only came to terms with in the last 365 days. When people have slices of your personality that they could rewatch online, they're gonna listen to some things and not others, and have a perception of me that is completely out of my control at that point. I feel like I've spent so much time worrying that people are going to take the wrong thing away from my videos, or that people I see in person have a poor image of me in their heads. But at the end of the day, no one else is really going to know what's going on up here. And that used to give me anxiety, but now there's a little bit of comfort in knowing that everyone is infinitely unique. But Michael, Bloomfilms, what does that even mean? I feel like I'm on fire with what I'm saying, but I don't have anyone here who could shut down my ideas, so if I sound like I need to be humbled, let me know in the comments. And while you're down there, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I have so many thoughts that I could put into this video that if I try to spurt them all out, not only would I fail to articulate them in a logical way, but this video would become the same runtime as a feature-length movie. And that applies to the catalog of stories for every single person that you've ever passed by, which, if you think about it, it's pretty cool. These little ideas I have every day, I write them on my Google Docs or on a post-it in my room to a point where I have little pieces of paper everywhere that make me look crazy. And the notes from my 20th birthday video that you're watching right now, I've been adding to it for the last 3 months, even now not knowing if it's the right thing I gotta say. There's something referred to as your third place, where pretty much it's somewhere other than work or school that wasn't home, where people can go, like a cafe, library, or skate park, place you go to socialize or be at peace. And these third places are slowly disappearing because the internet is becoming the core place to communicate and decompress. Why leave your room when you could talk to anyone and go anywhere by swiping your thumbs around? I recently started thinking about other people's third places just for the sake of a little more perspective. On my college campus, I'd rollerblade in the commuter's parking lot just so I could exert some kind of energy and listen to music. And that joy has no other value than just letting me live in my own world. There's nothing socially validating about it, especially because I'm not good. Other than sitting in one specific bench in the middle of campus, that really is my third place. But again, I'm not even good at rollerblading. It's actually embarrassing, in fact. I fell on my ass after hitting a pebble the size of a Skittle. Oh, you think I'm exaggerating? I have receipts. Dumbass. But I'd also get to socialize with other people who are just picking up a skateboard for the first time or learning how to rollerblade. Sometimes, in fact, just run into my friends because, well, it's a parking lot. It sounds kind of lame to put it like this, but if you lower the requirement for what gives you joy, you're gonna be so much happier in your day-to-day. I'm not saying to dumb down your life, but enjoying a summer day after a long, cold New York winter is not something that you just shrug off because it happens every year. Pretty much gaslighting yourself into seeing the better of things. It's like a law of attraction, but for assholes like me. Is this where I can sign the petition?
Please. That would be awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course. I love stumbling upon bits of evidence that show a human at some point was enjoying their life. This art that took a few seconds to walk by, but someone spent God knows how long making it. This rock that my friend and I painted because our school was throwing out old art supplies. A lost bead necklace from the party of the night before. Or art that was made out of chalk and you know it's newly made because it had just rained 24 hours before. I appreciate things that show me that time is passing and things are changing. Now forgive me for being sentimental, but this is one of the few things, this video, that I look forward to every year as my birthday gets closer, since I don't really like making a big deal about it. Every year I make these birthday videos, I give myself some kind of theme or lesson for my future self to look back on. Things can go pretty fast, and sometimes you could blink before you even realize it happens. This year, I say do one thing every day that excites you. This year, well, I learned that trying new things never goes underlooked. This year, I say the best way to happiness is by trying things that you don't expect to give you joy, and accepting the fact that people are gonna have a different perception on you based on when and where you meet them. Even videos I filmed just 12 months ago, I look back and I feel like I'm such a different person from then. And I almost encourage you to look at yourself in the same way, because that's really why I'm documenting right now before it becomes back then. I used to suppress a lot of my thoughts because I didn't really care to talk to a lot of people in school outside of my close-knit friend group. Now it feels like I ramble past everything and I don't know which thoughts warrant a video versus being another lost thought to my notes app. And as a result, all these ideas and feelings come into this one annual birthday video. In the process of filming every day of my life, I have candid moments, videos from my point of view of what the day looked like, but I also have a lot of introspective snippets of me talking to my future self that I don't even know what to do with. I'll leave it there. Future me, take it easy, have a good one, and just keep going one day at a time. I'm playing the long game of looking back, but I have literally hundreds of gigabytes of me just ranting to the camera. It's only after these clips age that they really start to mean something to me. When you're in the moment, things fly by so fast, but in retrospect, things become a lot more clear. Is that true? Is that true, or am I just saying that? It's also starting to rain. I should move. I could ramble for forever and a day, but I know at the end of it all, you're gonna click on another video after this and forget everything I just said. Maybe it's even one on the sidebar that you've been eyeing for the last couple minutes. Don't worry, I won't take it personally. I do the same. But if the future gets to see this video, I hope it ages like a fine wine. With that said, hit the buttons down below, take it easy, and I'll see you guys next year when I turn 21 on day 1581.